Hey everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming. We're gonna turn this way. Sorry guys, you're good. No, we're going this way.
Hi everybody, we're at the Cosmosphere in Hutchinson, Kansas, and we're going to be bringing you a bunch of great information from different things like the Apollo space mission, the Mercury missions. What we just showed you was a Titan II rocket. So it is an amazing place here in Hutchinson, Kansas. Gives you the opportunity to see some really, really cool stuff. And this again is the Titan II missile rocket. This is one of the ways they launched with a capsule on the top of it, and that allowed us to help get people to the moon. So join us today as we go through the museum and we learn little things about how we've got to space and how we continue to do things to head to space. So there's a lot of history here, starting with the development of the rockets and how those were developed and what happened there. So thanks for being here with us today. Greg's Disney Adventures. Greg, glad to have you here. Lisa, it's good to have you here too. Eric Mouse, glad you're here. Dean, Dreamers Empire, great to have you here today. We appreciate that. So folks, let's start off with a shout out, and let's make sure we shout out to Dreamers Empire and the Live Place. The Live Place is a place where you go, and what's going on here right now. The Live Place is a place where you can go and find family-friendly streams like this one, and make sure you check out the Live Place and Dreamers Empire. So thank you for the support, Dean. We really do appreciate it. Really do. Say hi.
Hey guys, I'm here.
And Taylor's here as well.
Hello.
All right, so let's get you turned around. We're going to head in and we are going to start looking at different things. Hi. Thank you very much. So we're going to head kind of backwards. I don't see a password, do you?
No.
All right, well. Okay, guys, we're going to get to where we can kind of start just a little bit about what's going on, because this is in Hutchinson, Kansas, and in the middle of Hutchinson, Kansas, believe it or not, is an amazing Cosmosphere, and it's a space museum. And in this museum, there are some amazing artifacts, and we're going to share those with you. So checking to see you guys still with us there. We're afraid of them. So what's in, which is more, it was designed. And it was kind of a bad thing, but these rockets, and many people died that were used during the war.
From the Mutual Newsroom in New York. From London, a French
And so
broadcast by the Paris radio.
the war came to an end, and then there was the race to determine who was going to have access to these new developed weapons. And the Russians were very interested in making, trying to figure out the V2 rocket situation. And there was a lot of people and scientists that came to the American side to work with in the process of trying to find the ability to get these rockets and who's going to be first. And in this room you'll see a statue of Uncle Sam.
There's a car.
And you'll see a picture of
Gentlemen, the President of the United States.
W. Uppercase W.
what is it?
Lowercase L.
Lower. It says incorrect password. What did I do wrong? I see what I did wrong. Try that. Alright, we're having a little trouble with some of what we're doing, but here you can see the battle between Russia and the United States, and the two big people that played in this to the punch for the development of it. Exclamation mark at the end.
I'm wondering if that's...
So this is an initial rocket engine, which is kind of cool.
Make that instead of an I, make it an exclamation mark. I can't see. Oh, that's helpful.
So Mama's trying to help me here.
That's fantastic. Look at my phone. Go all the way back. Yeah, that's not even an I.
Trying to get this under control. Is that it?
That is it. Exclamation mark.
Capital M, lower PH. You're killing me.
What are you talking about? Oh.
They've got one of these crazy passwords. They're more than happy for you to use it if you can figure it out.
Right, that's what the guy said too. He goes, if you can remember that and figure it out, you're pretty great.
I think we're good. What do you think?
I think we're good. So let's try that.
All right.
Please work.
Is a U.S. So this is like the internal workings of actually a Redstone rocket, and it's pretty cool.
Like it keeps going back and then moving forward and back.
Refresh it, because I'm broadcasting. So here's the Dark Soviet Surprise. Was basically the Soviets is a replica of the Sputnik. Was 2 satellites the Russians. So the Vanguard was very it was basically, they called it our third failure, or third embarrassment, I should say. Is a mock-up. And then Kennedy was elected. And he and many others had a vision. They had a vision. I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish. President John F. Kennedy, May 25th, 1961. Yeah, now I'm having trouble. This is actual remnants of one of the rocket launches. So during this time, there was a lot of ideal. With an angered fist, speaking to of the walls between East and West Germany. In space. So then we get to 1961, the dawn of the space age. Vostok. Yuri Gagarin was the commander of the first manned space flight in this. This is not the original, but was one of the actual rockets made. It was not the original one that went to space. But they had that space limb out there, which made it very hard because they had to equalize pressure between the inside of the spaceship and the outside of the spaceship to work, where the United States did something a little bit different when they did theirs. So this is the capsule. As you can see again, here's the limb from it. Here is where the United States did something a little bit different. So this is a mock-up of not the actual Liberty Bell or Freedom 7. Well, Freedom 7, yeah. This is a actual replica of Freedom that took the American into space. I lowered the quality. Is it helping any?